These are the best vacuum deals on Amazon Prime Day, October 8th and October 9th. We're going to cover 5 different categories. These are all vacuums that I recommend because either I've tested them or I am familiar with them. We're going to start with high-end robot vacuums. Then we're going to go to mid-price robot vacuums. Then we're going to talk about cordless vacuums. Then we're going to talk about canister vacuums. And finally, a new category, which is mattress vacuums. Some of the prices you're going to see on screen are not reflective of what the actual price is going to be because I'm filming this before the deals go live. We're going to start out with high-end robot vacuums. This is the Dreame X40 Ultra. This is one of my favorite robot vacuums, and the reason is I have tested this in my house for several months. Typically it goes for $13.99, but I'm going to provide you a special discount code down below that's going to give you an additional 5% off. It's actually going to be $13.99 minus the 5% discount code. It has 12,000 pascals of suction. It has a side brush, which is very effective, and the mop lifts 10.5 millimeters to go over carpets. And it is an excellent mopping vacuum. And the navigation is very good. Again, I have used this for months, and it has an onboard camera, which means that obstacle avoidance is very, very good. Dreame is definitely one of the top brands, and the X40 is definitely one of the top robot vacuums that you can buy right now. Another one of my favorite flagship robots is the Eufy S1 Pro. Typically it is $14.99, but for the next 2 days, it's going to be on sale for $9.99. Now this is an excellent mopping robot vacuum. It has very good performance, very good pickup. Not quite as good pickup as the Dreame, but the navigation is very, very good, one of the best out there. And if you got a lot of hard floors in your house, this is a really good robot vacuum. In fact, I think if you have hard floors, this is probably a better solution than the Dreame just because it has better mopping. But overall, I think the Dreame is probably a little better overall robot vacuum, but the price on this at $9.99 makes it a really good deal. Another brand that I really like is Ecovacs and their whole D-Bot line of robots. There's a lot of really good robot manufacturers right now, and the X2 Omni is definitely one of the flagships that's right up there with all the rest. Typically, the X2 Omni goes for $14.99, but on the Prime Day deals, it's going to be $8.99. Now, there's 2 different versions of this. There is the X2 Combo, which has an integrated hand vacuum, which fits right in on the side. Now, all these robots are self-emptying. This has excellent suction. It has very good AI technology. It means it's a very good mopping robot. It dries the mop pads. It has dual rotating mop pads, and it has auto empty, very good navigation, and it has calling, so you can actually, video calling, so you can actually talk with your pets. There's 2 versions of it. There's the combo version, and then there is just the base version that does not have the built-in extra hand vac. And if you want to save a little bit more money, the Ecovacs D-Bot X1 Omni, normally it would be $15.49, but for Prime Day it's going to be $6.99. That's about half off. Next, we are going to talk about Roborock products, which I think are also very, very good. They are some of the best out there. And the Roborock S8 Max Ultra is going to be on sale. Not the best one. The best one is the S8 Max V Ultra. V stands for Vision with the camera. They don't have the camera one on sale, but if you're okay without the camera, the S8 Max Ultra is typically $15.99. That's the MSRP. Now it's on for $10.99. It's also a great mopping robot that has a high-tech dock that auto refills the water, auto empties the dust, a hot water mop washing, warm air drying, detergent, the whole 9 yards. It does a very good job, and the obstacle avoidance is pretty good for a robot that doesn't have a camera on it. I really like the Roborock products. I think they're well built. I think they're highly competitive. And also, at the high end, we've got the Narwhal Frio X Ultra Robot. Now, this is normally $13.99. It's going to be on sale for the next couple days for $8.99. Now, I really like Narwhal as a brand. They have a very good anti-tangle technology. So if you've got a lot of pets in your house, they really do a good job with keeping the main roller brush free of hair. It actually works really, really well. And they do very, very good mopping too. And perhaps not the best suction, perhaps not as competitive with suction and carpets as the other robots, but I'm really a big fan of the Narwhal products. And the new Narwhal Frio Z Ultra, which is not on sale, is probably one of the best robots I've tested so far. But if you want to get in the Narwhal brand, it's going to be at a great price. Now we're moving on to the mid-price robot vacuum category. Now these are vacuums that normally go for $1,000 or less, but they're going to be on a much better deal over the next couple of days. And we're going to start out with the Ecovacs Dbot T30S. This is also an excellent robot vacuum. It's not their flagship, but it's very, very good. It has something called edge mopping technology, which means that the mop sticks out to the side, and it also has zero tangle technology. It is a very good robot indeed. It has pretty good obstacle avoidance, and again, the base station is really good like the other ones. It has mop washing, hot air drying. Typically this is going to be $9.99, and for the October Prime days it's going to be at $6.99. I've got reviews on all of these robots on my page, so just go take a look at my channel. Next, in the mid-price category, we've got the Dreame L40 Ultra. This is also a very, very good robot. This is typically going to be $13.99. It's now $7.49, which is a really, really good deal. This is a slightly older robot. It's not as good as the newest ones, but at this price, I think it's pretty solid. You've got Mop Extend technology, which does a great job of getting right up to the baseboards. I really like this. It has 7,000 pascals of suction, which is not as high as some of the new ones, but suction is not the whole situation. It's not the whole deal. You got a base station, again, that automatically washes and dries your mop pads, and it's at this price, it's a really good deal. For a much better deal, we're going to talk about the Dreame L10 Ultra. Now this is, again, an older robot, but at $4.99, which is typically going to be $8.99. Again, this is a solid deal. It's probably going to be going away in the next couple of months is my guess. So this is an opportunity to get a very good, very solid robot vacuum for not a whole lot of money. It is a technology that's about 18 months, 2 years old, something like that. It washes the mops and dries them. Very good. Not as good at obstacle avoidance as the other ones, but again, you're paying a smaller price here, and this is a fantastic deal, and I really like the Dreame brand. Next, we're going back to Ecovacs and a brand new release that has just come out in the last couple of days. It is actually on sale, and I'm going to have a video on it in the next couple of days. I filmed it, haven't released it yet. We're talking about the Ecovacs Dbot N30 Omni, and this robot is aimed at the flagship robots, but it is going to be on sale. Typically it's going to be around $7.99, and it's going to be at $5.99 for the Prime Day sale. This has got true edge adaptive mopping. It has pretty good obstacle avoidance. It has a zero tangle technology that works pretty good too, and this is a really good mopping robot for not a lot of money during this Prime Day special. It has very good coverage. It uses a lot of water. I really liked it. It has 10,000 pascals of suction. It actually performed pretty well on our carpet pickup test, and also performed extremely well on our hard floor surface test. And the final one in the mid-price robot vacuum category is the Roborock Q Revo S. This is another really good brand. I really like Roborock. This is a solid robot at a very good price, typically $7.99. Now it's just $5.49. All these brands are doing really great things now. It's got the multi-function dock. It auto refills with water. It self-dries, self-empties, all that kind of good stuff. And it lifts up the mop by 10 millimeters. It has a dual rotating mop pads. And if you like the Roborock brand and you're good without a camera, this is a solid, solid buy. Next, we're going to move on to the cordless vacuum category, one of my favorites. In fact, I really like Dyson, and this is one of the few times of the year that you're going to be able to get a Dyson on sale. So the Dyson V11 Origin, this is going to be nickel blue. Typically, it's going to be $569, and now it's for $399. That is a phenomenal deal for a Dyson. I know a lot of people have opinions about Dyson vacuums. They think they're not reliable. I've had no problem. I use a Dyson every single day. Now, what you're not getting here is the laser head, but you're getting a very capable vacuum. And if you got pets in your house, this is probably the best cordless vacuum that you can buy. It does an amazing job of picking up pet hair. It has an anti-tangle head, and I think this also comes with the pet hair tool. It does. So this pet hair tool up here is really, really good, very helpful. I love this vacuum, and at that price you're only going to see this maybe twice a year. Also, a very similar vacuum with similar performance, but you get the bigger container here, the bigger pickup dust canister. This is the outsize. Typically it's going to be $5.99. Now it is $3.99. Again, a great vacuum from Dyson with a larger format, a bigger head. This is for bigger homes, and personally I don't think you can go wrong with Dyson. A lot of people have opinions about the next brand in the cordless category, and that is Shark. So we're going to talk about the Shark IZ826H Stratos. Normally this is going to be $4.99, $500. Right now it's on for $2.99. That is just a little more than half the price. It's a great vacuum. I think it does better than Dyson in some capacities because it has this big head. It is definitely better than Dyson on carpets, in my opinion. It's a really good vacuum. Next up, we've also got another Shark. It is the Shark Vertex, the IZ462H. This is another great vacuum. This one is fairly new, and you get 60 minutes of runtime with this, and you get the multi-flex arm, or multi-flex wand, excuse me, that bends in the middle, so it helps you get under carpets. It's very good on all kinds of different floor surfaces, very good on carpet especially, and there's the multi-flex. I think this is a great deal. So typically, this is going to be $4.24, but it's going to be on sale for $2.49, basically just a little bit more than half the price. So this is a great deal. Next, we got the Tineco Pure One S15. This is a really good competitor to a Dyson product. Normally this is going to be $4.99. This is the pet version, which has this little extra tool on here for cleaning up pet hair. It's really good. Normally $4.99, it's going to be $2.99, which is a fantastic price. And I like the Tineco brand. I think it's a high quality vacuum. And yes, you get a sealed canister, which is super important to me. And you get a very good display here too. And next is one of my favorite categories. This is the canister category. And I looked around, and my favorite brand in this category for a reasonable price is going to be Kenmore. And fortunately, they have the Kenmore 600 series on sale. Now, I've done a number of videos on this vacuum because I think it is so good for the money. And normally it's $349. I think that's pretty reasonable, but they've got this Prime Day deal for $277. This is a bagged canister. This is one of their best ones, if not their highest one. I think it has everything that you need. You've got this beater bar head. You've got a bunch of different attachments. You've got a wand that goes up to the ceiling like this, and it is a bag style vacuum. It has almost no leakage at all, and this grabs everything from your house and puts it inside the canister and keeps it there where it should be. If you got carpets, you got pets, if you want a much better vacuuming experience that's going to eliminate all the stuff that's in your house and not blow it back into the air, this is the way to go. And at this price, look at how popular this thing is too. It's a Kenmore. I had one for 20 years. I had no issues with it. I think it's a great brand, and they don't go on sale very often, so this is a great price. If you don't want to spend as much as the Kenmore 600 series is, and you want to save a little bit of money, this is also a great alternative. It's a bagged canister vacuum. It's a little bit less money. It's about $40 less. I would go for the 600 series personally, but if you want to spend a little bit less money, this is good. You get a wand. You still get a very good beater bar head. The main unit is a little bit less convenient. It doesn't have a handle to pick it up. Still does a very, very good job, and HEPA filter, it's totally sealed. It's a great deal at $234. But if you want to move up a little bit, Miele, which is probably one of the most premium vacuum brands out there, they have a rare sale. It is the complete C2 hard floor, and it's typically $529. Usually not a lot of sales. It's going to be for $370. Now this is a hard floor style vacuum, so you get this style of head, which is not effective at all on carpet. It's very good on hard floors, and these things have a reputation for lasting forever. You probably won't need to service it for a long time, and if you do, you can take it to your Miele dealer. They've got super powerful suction, really good sealed bag, extremely effective filtration, a totally sealed canister. These are one of the best vacuums out there. Kenmore is a better deal, no doubt, because you don't get any beater bar head. But if you want a Miele and you're willing to pay, if you want to get a Miele for a little bit less money, this is the way to go. And next we've got the mattress cleaning category. This is sort of a new category, and I'm a big fan of this category, and I think one of the best products, if not the best product in this space, is Dreame. So this is the Dreame JV35. I've done a video on this, and I think it's a very good vacuum. It basically takes care of dust mites and kills them, and this is a fast way to vacuum up your mattress and your furniture because it has a head that is almost a foot wide. It uses ultraviolet light to kill dust mites. It has a heating element which heats up the hot air to also kill dust mites, and it's a really good vacuum. Take a look at my videos on it. You can see how much dust I collect from my mattress with just a couple passes. It's disgusting. So normally this is going to be $179, but on special on the Prime days for the next 2 days, it's going to be $125. And if you want to save a little bit of money, this is the BX5 Pro. Normally this is $129. It's going to be on special for $109. It does not have the hot air, but it does have the UV light, and it does have a tapping function and ultrasound sterilization, which is supposed to make the dust mites, it's supposed to damage their nerves, so they're not supposed to move around as much and get rid of them. So also very effective at suction, which I think is the main thing with these vacuums, which is really what you want. You can clean the element here. You can clean the filters. It's really easy to clean, and these things pick up a ton of dust out of your mattress. I just tested it a couple days ago. You can go look at that video. And I got some great news. Ryan is coming back to the channel. He's going to be shooting with me this week. We'll have some new videos up in a couple of weeks. They're going to be bangers, so come back. See you in the next one.